नारायण हरे नारायण श्रीमन्नारायण लक्ष्मी नारायण अहं ब्रह्मास्मि अहं ब्रह्मास्मि अहं ब्रह्मास्मि अहं ब्रह्मास्मि नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण योगी बाबा अर्जुन योगी बाबा अर्जुन योगी बाबा अर्जुन योगी बाबा अपोदिपो भव अपोदिपो भव अपोदिपो भव अपोदिपो भव नारायण हरि नारायण Sati Anapanasati Anapanasati Anapanasati.
Okay, masters. Slowly try to come back to the normal state of mind from high energies, masters. Take your own time. Let's thank to all positive divine energies that included all divine Guru Shakti, divine angelic Shakti, divine souls Shakti masters. Let's be continue with the energies. Now slowly take your palms and keep it on your eyes. Let the heat in your hand absorb into the skin. Take a natural way of breathing. Breathe in. Now slowly release the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly open your eyes and look at your palms with a smile. Thank you very much. Hope you had a wonderful meditation. And we continue. Hope our speaker is here.
Yes. Hi, Gautami.
Yeah, I'm
Here.
very Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. So, today we have a speaker from outside India. So, her name is Shailaja Alamuri, and she is a Grand Master, Reiki Master. And today she's going to speak about the patterns of a karma, the topic. And since she is a Grand Master, Reiki Master, and you can utilize this time effectively to talk to her. And also, if you have any questions or if you want to know about more about the Reiki energies or any other aspects of spirituality, please utilize this time with her. Thank you, ma'am, for coming. So,
Thank you.
yeah, it's all yours.
Thank you,
And you can
Gautami.
tell
Thank
about
you.
yourself also, if you want to talk
Yeah,
it.
this, 80% of it is my team, so they know me really well.
Sure.
So I'll still talk about.
Yeah.
So, hi everyone. Those who do not know me, I'm Shailaja. I am a Reiki Grandmaster, a psycho-spiritual healer, a hypnotherapist, and a healing constellation facilitator. We do meditations, yoga, and a lot of Reiki attunements along with, hypnosis sessions for our past lives, future progressions, and many, many other things. So it's not only about that. I am very passionate in sharing my knowledge how much ever I could through the guidance of the divine beings. And also I am a channel. So yeah, so that's pretty much about it. And yeah, that I'm also a former IT employee now. So yeah. Today we are going to talk about the topic, why do certain souls repeat? Even before we go there, we should understand what is this repetition means. And even before that, we should understand if anybody are stuck in their life thinking that this is happening to me again and again, it's ever repeating, it's just happening to only me, then we should think back, okay, and then decide, and then, introspect ourselves. why is this happening? A lot of us would do that, right? You know, we do journaling, we do a lot of things to understand why these things are repeating in my life. So the word repetition means happening it again and again in the life, in the timeline. Anywhere and everywhere there is a possibility, meaning in this dimension we exist, in other dimension also we exist. So in every dimension, this is happening. So now, okay, I'll give you different perspectives to this. I'll give you a spiritual perspective. I'll give you a neurological perspective, which is your biological perspective. I will also give you a quantum perspective to this. Why is this repeating and how should we think about it, the repetition? And towards the end, I will also tell you or, suggest you how not to repeat, what you should change by not repeating these patterns or these lessons in your life. So we as human beings, we have taken this birth to experience, right? We have taken this birth to experience certain experiences, so-called karma or so-called lessons. And these are, people think that, these are the punishments. Most of them think that these are the punishments that we are going through for not doing something to others. That is why I'm repenting or I'm going through this. But it is not like that. Okay, when there is a relationship in our life and we think that we have never said what is supposed to be said. Okay, we have suppressed our anger, or when we think the love in the relationship is not complete. Okay, this emotional charge stays inside us. And then this waits for balance, not for revenge. When this waits for balance, the balance happens in multiple levels. One is the Sanchita level, Prarabdha level, Agami level, and Kriyamana level. Kriyamana or Agami level. So what are these levels? The balance is, I am seeking for answer. I am seeking for closure for the words that I haven't told in my relationship. Then I come into a relationship in the other life or in this life itself again and again, where I will be put in a condition where I choose to express my truth. I choose to express my anger. I choose to complete the cycle of love. So the choice brings this, what do you call, balance. And when the choice is on the other side, then there is imbalance. Okay. In simple words, we have, four different karmas: Sanchita, Prarabdha, Agami, and Kriyamana, and so those are four different karmas. What is Sanchita karma? People say that we have so many different experiences that we have accumulated so far in different costumes, so-called lives, in different bodies. We have accumulated so many different experiences. Out of those experiences, we choose to clear off certain experiences. Okay, that is your prarabdha. That is what we are experiencing right now. Okay, and then next thing is the kriyamana. Right now, what I'm doing, that creates nullifies, balances, imbalances, my lesson or my experience, and goes in as agami, which is our futuristic experiences. We create futuristic experiences in the present. So what does this mean? This means that whatever I think as my sanchita, prarabdha, agami is happening in the now, in the kriyamana, right? It is happening in the now. So what is most important moment for us? The now. In the now, our choice, our experiences, and our choice to speak, not to suppress, to complete the cycle of love. I'm just taking example, just closes the loop. Okay, that closes the loop. Otherwise, it keeps on repeating. And who is repeating it? We, because we think that we haven't learned it well. Okay, we haven't learned it well. And next time we think that, acha, I haven't learned it well now. Let me learn it with a little bit more intensity. I will put myself into pressure so that I will learn it properly. So I choose to put a stronger test for myself. And next time, if I don't learn, then I think I'm too much for myself. So I'll have to put myself in even more stronger test. So that's how until we learn, we experience, or we close the loop of balance, the law of balance, until then we keep repeating. Okay. So once there are so many people who think that, every relationship ends the same way. They slowly withdraw. And I never say that what I really feel. Okay. Then I feel abandoned. What does it mean? It means that you are staying silent to keep up the peace. The relationship ended, but the truth is unspoken. It is remained just like that. Not to hurt the other person, but you chose peace than conflict. So you did not speak the truth, but the truth is remained. It is remaining in your system. So it has to be expressed at some point unless you feel the necessity of expression. You feel the necessity of expression and we express. So what happens? We bring another person in our life, be that mother, father, friend, partner, okay, and we ask them to withdraw. And who is asking them to withdraw? We are asking them to withdraw as per our pre-birth plan, or we create our situation in such a way that they withdraw. But what are they doing? They are giving us an opportunity to speak. Are we really picking up that opportunity to speak, or are we letting this go and are we going to repeat this again? So this is the perspective of karma that says that until the lesson is learned, this keeps on repeating. Are these repetitions always the karmic repetitions? Are these relationships always karmic? No. We, as human beings, we have a biological body, right? We have a physical body. And this body has a lot of nerves, the nervous system. And what happens to this nervous system is it understands only what is familiar. Okay? It feels safe with what is familiar, even though if it hurts. So if you see most of the people in our communities around us, many men or women, no differentiation, men, women, children, whoever they are suffering, they continue to suffer for a certain duration without understanding, or they are getting used to that suffering because their nervous system prefers, because that is familiar to them, and because that nervous system feels it familiar, it feels it safe. Okay. For example, how does this nervous system, familiarity gets built up? During our childhood, if a kid has emotional inconsistency, okay, if your parents are emotionally unavailable, okay, and if you think, okay, if we are thinking that we as a child or as a friend, we need to earn love. We don't get love unconditional. If we don't get that, we have the fear of abandonment. Okay, there is chaos or instability, either of them. Your body memorized this pattern. And this is where inner child healing comes. This is where inner child needs healing. This is where it is necessary to get back into the age regression to understand how did your nervous system relates to this repeated pattern. the chemistry of your body. Okay? Most of the women or men get attracted to emotionally unavailable persons. Why? Because of the above reasons, that they have found emotional inconsistency, or love had to be earned, the fear of abandonment, all these things have been imprinted in their nervous system, that they keep on attracting emotionally unavailable people. When you start exploring such situations of people, when you introspect your own self, you will start understanding attention came and went. It was never stayed back. Love came and went. It never stayed back. So, what the nervous system has learned, uncertainty equal to love. When there is emotionally available people around you, you feel boring. And the distant partners or the distant people feel exciting and safe. And it is not that you will attract the same soul. The nervous system was recognizing a familiar emotional pattern. Okay, it keeps on recognizing familiar emotional pattern. It could be spirits, it could be different people and situations that you will start attracting without your knowledge. Because being familiar to your nervous system is nothing but an imprint. It's a memory. I hope you guys are following.
Yes,
If not,
yes.
yeah.
How to get rid of this, or how to get out of this loop?
Yes. This loop is very important because first thing is inner child work, journaling. When you start journaling, you will start writing what has gone right in your life versus what has gone wrong to your life. Writing letters to your past self, present self, and future self. All these things will break the patterns. You have to, because we keep on eating the same sweet every day. After certain days, we start liking that sweet and we call it as our favorite. There is nothing called favorite. Similarly, we keep on repeating things that our nervous system start understanding. A nervous system reset is required. We do quantum reconnects where we do the nervous system resets, where we put the person into trance and then get back to that moment where we will understand where it actually started within the same lifetime. If a person is all by their self, by their own, I would suggest when you sleep, drop your identity. Drop your identity, drop the surroundings, drop everything. Go to a level up, up, up until where your higher self stays. From there, look down, look at your own self and see where it all started. You will have a eagle view then. Until then, you will feel only narrowed view. Then you will see what is changing, what is the reason. Then only one instruction, I release this right now. I choose a nervous system reset right now. This statement itself resets the entire thing. Okay, stepping up, dropping your old identity and stepping up into your new identity. Why? Because your nervous system has created that imprint without our knowledge. So this is about coming to the nervous system. And there is another thing called quantum consciousness. So in the quantum perspective, what happens in the quantum perspective or quantum physics? All the possibilities actually exist as probabilities. Meaning, if I start observing somebody doing something, okay, that becomes my probability. That becomes my reality after some time. So if I see somebody going through pain, if I see my mother, for example, I would have been seeing our parents fighting, quarreling, and going through pain, then that observation becomes absorption for us. So ideally, what are we doing? We are carrying the imprints of somebody else into our system and we keep on repeating. Okay, we keep on repeating it without our knowledge. If we see our kids or friends quarreling, our system understands, because the quantum, we are living in the quantum consciousness. We are the quantum consciousness. We are just the particles, protons and neutrons put together into a solidification form as humans, this dense body. So when this is the dense body, which has everything out there and inside us, whatever is happening out there, we absorb without any filter. That is what our subconscious does. Our subconscious takes everything without any filter. And it starts, if it is observing it again and again, then it makes its own reality. And it starts inviting people who has that reality into our life. Same thing happens. Okay, suppose when we see all these things, okay, I'll give you another example. If I think I'm too much, okay, if I think I'm not enough, okay, then what do? I keep on explaining myself. For everything and every little thing, people, you might have seen people start explaining themselves so much, or they start apologizing without any reason. Okay, or they just shrunk their emotions and they try to portray as they are very good. This is all patterns that they are holding by observation. Because so these patterns, they are repeating their own cycles in their own cocoons without coming out of it or without breaking it. I will take a pause. If you guys have any doubts, I want to make it interactive. I know this is morning and evening and afternoon for some.
Anybody has question?
Anyone has question, they can raise your hands and we can answer.
See, it is well going actually. So you said one point, like the nerve system will reset. So it resets. So now I'm understanding when you use that word in my life also, certain things happens and it stops and the new things are coming up.
Mm.
So could be this, yeah, as you
Nervous
said, it is a
system.
nerve reset. But the
Yes,
thing
it
is,
is.
we should be able to accept it completely, I think. But the
Yes, very
mind
good.
again going back and forth,
Mm.
um, so that is, I think this is where I need a little more clarification.
Okay. So your nervous system is familiar with certain situation.
Hmm.
Okay, this situation, using meditation as a tool,
Okay.
you're overcoming it, dropping that pattern. And again, there is another imprint that is coming up. If we think we have already dropped pattern one and now we are in pattern two, but the mind is going back to pattern one
Hmm.
because it is not only the nervous system, the organs, our emotional body also has an imprint. So it is not only the nervous system, it is also the emotional body, mental body imprints that should also be cleansed. We should also get back in time. So, what does it mean to repeat? It means a spiritual aspect of karma or the lesson or the experience, which are nothing but your quantum packets or quali, I call. The second thing is our nervous system. And third thing is our emotional body. And fourth thing is our our quantum consciousness or reinforcement or observation. And fifth thing is our soul evolution. We bring for our own soul to evolve. So all these five aspects comprises of one repetition.
So that means we do not need to reconsider that.
We don't have to
We don't
reconsider
have to.
that.
Okay.
We don't have
Because
to
the
reconsider
situation,
that.
because people still exist, people still alive.
Mm,
So once in a while, if they come into
mm.
the interaction, it is just happening because of the that's it. But
Yeah,
we really do not need to. Yes,
yes,
got it.
we don't really need to,
Mm.
because that is over, the end to it, and we have
Okay.
to move on. But the mind, the nervous system, it is very familiar.
Mm.
And it feels safe when the people come and the conflict is happening, because that is the imprint. Once it is reset, that imprint is released. Now you don't have to go back to the people. And if they are also coming, it should not impact you. If it is
Oh.
still impacting,
Mm.
then one of the 5 aspects is working. So we need to relook into Acha. This nervous system is done.
One of the
Spiritual
5
aspect is
aspects in
done.
this sense, you mean Sanchita, Agami,
No,
Prarabdha, you
no.
mean?
The
No.
spiritual aspect is the Sanchita Agami Prarabdha, the karmic perspective. Second one is the nervous system perspective, which is the
Mm.
psychological perspective, basically. And
Mm.
the third is the quantum consciousness perspective. Fourth is your kosha perspective, your memory perspective in your koshas, which is the mental body, emotional body, all these bodies. And the fifth one is soul perspective,
Mhm.
or your higher self perspective. So if one is cleared, we need to figure out the rest of the 4, where is this getting triggered?
Okay.
If that is also cleared, we are completely free from that. So for this, for not everything doesn't need a session for everybody. We can do it ourselves, right? When we do the nervous system reset, at the same point, we can do our identity reset. Some of the people, because what happens when the person, as you said, I'll take your example itself, when the other person whom you have let go are coming back,
Mm.
you're triggering the same experience, because that is there in your memory still. That memory packet is not released.
Okay.
So, right. So at that point, you need to let go of this person. You need to cut the cords with this person. You need to forgive the person. All those things come into picture. Okay. Yes, Hema.
Yes, Hema Kurmala. Please unmute yourself. Hema Garu.
Okay,
Okay,
Sukumarji.
so another person, Sukumar Garu, please unmute yourself.
Yeah,
And
yes.
yeah.
Namaste, Salja madam. Myself
Namaste,
Sukumar.
sir.
NC లో ఉంటాను US లో.
Okay.
I'm also recently ఒక 3 months నుంచి తెలుగు కంఫర్టబుల్ మేడం ఆర్ ఆర్ యు ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్?
We're doing this in English. If it is good if we continue with English.
Yeah,
There
I
could
started
be some people.
learning the practice with Reiki, all this thing, and then even I started understanding the manas, the 4 categories from the basic onwards till Akashic records. I have gone all this PLR, everything. Only thing is cord cutting, all these things I have gone through as well. So if it is coming again and again, so the situation now you explained, any conflict. So how do we really, when we say release, if it is again coming, again we release, again it is coming. So are we really releasing? How do we really release?
We are not releasing.
Mm.
We're thinking we are releasing. We're
Yeah.
thinking we are releasing. Okay. So when the person is coming again and again, then very first thing you need to understand, what is that person trying to say? What is that person trying to teach you by coming in again and again into your life? Is there anything else? Okay, if you know Akashik, okay, you know Akashik already. So what is that open end that did not close? What is that balance that did not happen between you both in the cosmic space?
But I
Okay.
have a doubt, see, it is just to maintain their emotional balance, or it's really that soul is needs something. This we don't
That could
know.
also
Even
be
other
one of the
person also do
reasons.
not know.
Yeah, yeah. That other person also do not know, because I know from my perspective.
Mm.
I know that this is what has to happen. This is why that the other person is coming into my space. Maybe like my nervous system, which is reset, their nervous system didn't get reset yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So they're still seeking something for us because for them, conflict is safe. They're familiar with their nervous system imprint that conflict is safe. So, or emotionally depending on others is safe. So they're coming for that. So in
Then
that
what
case,
we need to do?
you
Then
need
we
to
just
ignore. You
reject
need to
reject rudely.
ignore. No. Ignore politely, saying, I'm done with you. You need to speak up. Maybe you haven't spoken up in the previous connections, which is why this is coming in again for you to tell them, I'm done with you. Sorry.
Is it,
Very
okay.
important.
So just to reiterate, when the person is coming again, so when there is no lesson, if we take a pause and then bring that memory and then there is no lesson learned. Everything is done. I mean, there is nothing to be pending. There's nothing pending, but still it is bothering. So then thing is like, still is there a lesson or you're already getting a signal that there is nothing to be learned. It's already had experience. This conflict, you need to go through it. I had gone through it. That is what I
Yes.
want to experience.
Always check these 5 factors. First, now that you are in Akashic space, I'm telling you, check for your karmic factor. Okay. If that karmic factor is closed, then if they have to forgive you, you have to forgive them, all that balance must happen. So if that is ruled out, go for your emotional or your nervous system reset. Reset yourself from the cosmic space, from the higher self space. Connect with the higher self from your heart center and try to reset it from there. When the emotional discharge happens, then this person from here, that person is already gone here.
Yeah.
Okay. Or here. They are 2 steps away now. Third step is your emotional, connect with them. Have you really released them? Check yourself. Or is it somewhere lying down, the soft corner is still lying down? Somewhere. Or that emotional body must be cleansed. And how do you cleanse your emotional body or the mental body? Where you hold their thoughts and their thoughts pull them towards you. So if you think of them, after once you think you have released and you sat one day and nicely you are thinking that, okay, this person I have released, they have done this to me, they have done this to my family, etc., etc. We are in quantum entanglement.
Okay.
Here, if you are thinking and here it is happening.
Yeah.
Right? And automatically you expect a phone call or the person in your space. Right?
Yeah.
So stop that. Stop that thinking. That is your mental body cleansing.
Yeah.
And you drop your identity. Very important. Because you either play a role of victim or play the role of an aggressor or play a role of an observer. Everybody in every life, we play these roles. Whatever be the lessons, there are only these 3 roles. An aggressor, a victim, an observer.
Okay.
See what are you playing and drop that identity. Because of me, I rescued. Because of me, they are like this today. But they have done this to me. Victim card. Again, quantum entanglement works.
So the more we give power, the more it happens there. The other side. It is happening. The other
Yes.
angle. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't give away your power to others.
Yeah.
Here, there is nobody to blame. We are in the cycle of repeating. Understand what we have to learn, how we have to evolve. No blame games, no victim cards. What
Okay.
we have to learn is more important, and how we have to evolve is more important. Be detached from the identity. Okay? These 5 things. Besides this, soul aspect. Why is this soul written, this person, or why this soul as a family has chosen this person as my soul family? For example, they could be your family members also, right? They could be
Yeah.
your friends also, the other person who is coming into your space again and again. So when that person, if that is the soul family, they're coming from the monadic self. It is much above your higher self.
So we have to return them to the higher self.
We return to them, to the higher self, and tell them, dear higher self of so and so person,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
not directly to the person any day.
Yeah.
Dear higher self of so and so person, you request that higher self, and then
Right.
things will
Yeah. Got it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
This is
returning this
this is
person
the
to you.
yeah.
You gave me for
I'm
my
giving it back to
whatever the
you.
experiences and wisdom out of it, blah, blah, blah. So I
Okay.
think I'm done with it. I'm returning to you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple.
Can you just repeat those five things on a? I think
Yeah,
you told
one more
multiple
Okay.
time.
times.
The five things.
Multiple times you told. Yeah. That's
Of
fine.
course,
Yeah.
Spiritual
recording will be
aspect.
there. We will write down, but just tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spiritual aspect, which is your
Mm-hmm.
karma, your
Mm-hmm.
akashic space. Second thing is your nervous system reset.
Okay. Mm.
Third thing is your quantum consciousness perspective.
Mhm.
Okay,
That is energy,
reinforcing
right? Our
that is
energies.
energy. That is the
Yeah.
energy.
Mm.
Okay, you observe, absorb, and create.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and fourth thing is your emotional body, mental body cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fifth thing is your identity drop, releasing your current self, old self, and embracing your real self or new self, and then the soul perspective or the higher self.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Okay, these things would help us to stop the repeating patterns. Yes, we all have repeating patterns in our life. It could be our
Yeah.
education, it could be our finances, it could be our relationships. It's just not one thing.
Yeah. Because the reason I ask this is mostly whenever I
Mm,
meet, I did not practice this still. So I'm
mm.
starting when I did, right? So many masters, I mean, I call them as friends or masters. I don't want to name them else. So any person who comes to me, friend, so they always come with some problem of PCOD within themselves, or they come with some trauma, emotional trauma. My mother did this, my grandmother
Yes,
did.
these five things. Check these five things with them. You will know the answer by yourself.
Okay, okay.
Where are they stuck?
Yeah, mostly these things, or else some
Yeah.
financial issue or something. Five to ten things
Mm,
we can name them. So these are the
mm.
most categories they come across. So
Yes.
thanks for enlightening on this topic. I mean, on this
No, no
especially.
problem. No problem. Yes, any more doubts?
No, no doubt. I want to ask you one pattern about one pattern. I
Mm,
don't take much time.
go ahead.
So, see, people will come forward with the initially with nice thoughts or probably something like that and make friendship for some
They
time.
get lost.
Yeah. And slowly what happens is they will come to know more about you and they start feel jealous and they start feel themselves seeing themselves so small or whatever and automatically they change their completely they change their thing and they will be in the mode they will start acting like a friends but they're not friends anymore but when
Yeah,
the time comes they show up their colors and they will not have any love or anymore but as they have initially they have a love or a friendship or affection some kind of the softness but that will not be there anymore after that.
yeah.
So what is this
Because,
pattern? Everywhere, most of the people are like that. I'm seeing.
yeah, why? Because the emotional body carries emotions, as we know. The
Hmm.
mental body takes thoughts. Our chakras stores karma or imprints, right? This is one reason that they are storing something and they are coming to you to release it, but they're lost in their own pattern. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but what I see is most of the people in the name of spirituality, they're going elsewhere. Okay, spirituality is to work with your heart center. Spirituality is not to work with your mind. It is from the heart center. When you're working with people, then love unconditionally flows. After some time, if they are getting jealous, okay, that is to their lesson. That they have this repeated pattern in their life that they have to learn, and they have chosen a platform or a space to clear that pattern, and it is coming from again a nervous system reset and their emotional koshas or the bodies, mental, emotional, body chakras. All these things, they I will call it as spiritual garbage that they are carrying within themselves. With meditation, they have to cleanse it. First thing, they have to cleanse themselves. But instead, they want to put it on others.
Right, exactly.
Okay? They want to put it on others because it is easy. They are playing what card now? Victim.
Victim card.
But what are they doing? You know, after few days, what do? They play the card of an aggressor, obviously, without knowing. And if something goes wrong, they become an observer. But they will stay in that space. They don't go. So it is to their karma, okay? Even to that situation. Our quantum consciousness works with reaction response. If you react at that point, you share the garbage.
Yeah, okay. That is what I'm doing.
If you respond with love back, you simply fall into quantum entanglement. Then they will not have any other option to love you back. That way, they clear their own garbage and you clear your own.
Okay.
Okay? So
that means response, not reaction, but response.
No reaction. Respond with love
love.
We are aware. They are not aware. They are small.
Yeah.
As they thought already, because they are so much. They think they are so much. So they're small. So you're at least a little bit higher in awareness. So you know if you react, that creates another entanglement or another bond between you both that you will have to balance at some point of time. Instead, don't react. Respond with love. Simple.
Yeah,
Just like a small kid. Treat them like small kids. They're not understanding. That's it.
Yeah, thank you.
Just to acknowledge one thing. This Kiranmai madam, I don't know whether she dropped here. She raised her.
Kiranmai garu, yes, I have seen. Could you please come back?
Yeah.
Kiranmai
She was
garu.
raising her hand.
Yeah.
Acha. Okay. She might come back. I think she dropped. She might come back. She's in UK. It's her afternoon.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anybody else? Any doubts? This is an open forum to discuss.
Yeah, please go ahead and yeah. Yes.
Yes, Hema.
Please unmute yourself. Yeah, Padmaja garu, thank you so much. So do you have any questions, Padmaja garu? Please.
Padmaja, Hema.
Thank you so much, madam.
Hi.
Gautami garu for
Hello.
organizing this.
Yeah, Hema. Yes, Padmaja garu. Yes, Hema garu, please come up. We are able to hear you.
Can I? I'm talking on behalf of Hema. I'm Hema's husband.
Sure, no problem. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Thanks for all this knowledge. It looks like I mean, it's kind of a subject by itself. Is as a kind of what you call a normal person going through your own routines and stuff. Are we supposed to know all these aspects, like the 5 aspects and so many things, to release our karma, or
Yes, definitely.
is there any simple methods like what Krishna told in Gita or Patanjali told in Yoga Sutras.
Yes,
I think as a normal person, it is almost impossible to kind of analyze yourself in so many aspects. I, I don't know where this is coming from. This knowledge, this kind of what you call extensive analysis or whatever. Where is it? Is it like Japanese Buddhism, or what is it like?
now,
I have, yeah.
no, this is, see, I'm a psychology pursuer, so I get to understand about nervous system in detail. Okay. And also the emotional body concept that I've told is from Reiki. And the quantum consciousness is again, I study the quantum physics concept. Okay. And the karma concept, as you said, is Bhagavad Gita. And the rest of it is, an amalgamation of all these things together to give you a, a kind of a package to help ourselves. So if it is for a normal person, okay, they don't understand what they're going through even then. So I may again have to get back to the soul evolution stages, because there are 7 stages that the soul goes through its own evolution, as in Bhagavad Gita also, that there is a baby soul, infant soul, and adolescent soul, young soul, adolescent soul, old soul. All these souls means, how are these souls coming, evolving? They are evolving by their experiences. At some point, we, common man, we could be a soul coming directly from animal kingdom or plant kingdom or any other kingdom, coming into our third density or so-called third realm or third dimension, and try to understand the initial stages. What we understand is how to get acquainted with the environment. We will still be understanding how to listen, how to touch, how to feel. All these things is the basics of a baby soul. So we slowly develop, we slowly evolve. Suppose we are in the young soul state or an adolescent state, then whatever we think is right. Okay, that is the state our souls are. Then to that level, we don't even know where we are unless we meditate. Meditation is the key. Meditation is the easiest way. Meditation is medicine. Okay, unless we know where we are, we don't even think the need for change. We don't even think. We think that, why do I have to change? I'm good enough. Okay, so when this lesson at that moment, that awareness is not given to the soul, then the soul repeats the same life again and again with the same situations with much more intensity. Not sure of how many births, it gets lost in the cycle. That's why in Bhagavad Gita also, or everywhere people call about moksha. Moksha is not attaining enlightenment. It is only the breaking the cycle itself is moksha for many.
Yeah.
Okay. So to break our own cycles, we need to deep dive. It is our own responsibility as a soul, because that is what we have come for. We didn't come for working. We didn't come for all these things that we are doing. These are all the things that we are surrounding ourselves to feel secure, safe, and learning. These are all the situations and experiences. But what is the core nature is being joyful, and be joyful, continue to be joyful and evolve. Love and let love.
This is correct.
So if that is
yeah.
the core nature, then we have to understand where are we stuck, right? So the basic thing to understand where are we stuck is to meditate. So all these 5 things that I've told is for those who have gone through a certain level of meditation and they want to introspect. So because there is that inner zeal that comes to know ourselves. Who am I? Until that question comes, we are in the rat race. So until that question, we are in the rat race. So
This is
break
something.
that rat race.
So this
Yeah.
is who am I? So we understood we are all souls. And there are people realized certain lifetimes also. For example, I came to know 6 lifetimes. So who was I? In certain lifetime, who was I? And certain lifetime, who was I? So what? So we understood what, so I have, so some qualities are from that lifetime, some qualities from this lifetime, some entertainment from this lifetime. So I have realized.
Mm.
So what next?
That is not enough.
Mm.
So what we see is this is your past lives. I
Yeah.
have also seen my past lives, but this is your past life. Say 20 past lives comprises of my current life, or 20,000 past lives, one quality from each comprises of my current life.
Okay.
Okay. Now, is that the limited being that I am?
Mm.
Is that what is the limitation? Isn't there anything about that? Then where is this higher self coming from? So, when we think one thought here, if I wish to eat an ice cream on Mars, one holographic image of me goes there and eats the ice cream on Mars. Not sure if ice creams are available in Mars, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
So that means what? We create many of our own selves in the entire universe, which we know is very small. And out of which we think this is the understanding the past lives is a big thing. No, that is just to understand who we really are at some point of time,
Yeah.
to make ourselves complete, realize ourselves, make ourselves complete, correct ourselves so that we don't repeat it in the future lifetimes.
Mm.
We progress. Okay, we activate our spiritual gifts. As a hypnosis practitioner, I've done more than 300, 400 cases where people come to know some of them. As I said, only these three: aggressor, victim, observer. Only these three will be there. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Okay, then what? We need to understand, process it, observe and absorb it, and make it a new reality. Because in all these things, your nervous system gets reset, all these things I told, this is naturally happening to us. If we
Right.
are forgiving anybody, all these things are naturally happening. We don't have to sit and do. Okay, but for those who really want to dig deep, you can sit and do.
Okay.
By forgiveness, by mantra chanting, by meditation, all these things, these 5 things are natural. Okay, if it is not being natural, then you have to introspect.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
For
Just
some
to
people,
add,
it happens naturally, but for some, they not. But they have to do something to make
Because
it
they have gone through that repeated cycle already.
already. That's why. Got it. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
just to
Like,
add, Madam, to Hema's, I don't know what is the name of the
Yeah,
master.
sir.
Malik, Malik.
Famous.
Yeah,
What is the
Malik.
My
name, sir?
name is Malik.
Malik.
My name is Malik.
Malik. Sir, Malik, sir, I just want to add whatever Madam has said, I completely echo. There is nothing like outside of our Vedantas or anything. Vedantas are base. And then from there we got the Shrutis, Smritis. And then from there we got the Sishtacharyas and Puranas. Okay. So these are all there in that. If you take Taittiriya Upanishad, in that there are Panchakoshas. So it talks about all this emotional body, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha. If you take about Bhagavad Gita in chapters, we can go through multiple chapters about soul. Soul,
Yeah.
this is not me, this is not me, this is not me. So what is you? You're the Atman sitting inside the Brahman. You're a Brahman basically. You're sitting inside this, like sun reflecting in 10 pots or 100 pots in a home. But sun is one reflecting in multiple pots, which
Yes.
means he is the supreme reflecting as a Amshatma in each person, like Jiva here. But he want to know, Jiva wants to know that I am Atma. That is the ultimate goal for
Whole
all.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
So Madam told previous
See,
lifetimes. We already, Bhagavad Gita
you
already said you have done a lot of things that karma Sanchita, Prarabdha, Agami, all these things are there. So where else there is nothing outside. I feel like outside are also we are connecting them to understand. So this Reiki, all these energies, right? We can connect and understand. But if you don't want to go, but you can still stick to the Vedas and then still understand more. But we need to go with our complete intention and then go and deep dive into it. Definitely, all the things are there within our our system, and also in other systems like Sufi has given,
Yes,
Christianity has given. So we don't want to tell that nothing is there, only we have. But we have, they also have. So they can look from their perspective, but we can look from their, we can connect also. So it's all how we look and understand. That's what my intake, my take.
correct.
It's exactly right. I understand. I think the way like you said, I have been only familiar with, or more or less, Tibetan Buddhism as well. I have been familiar with the aspects of the Hindu scriptures and stuff. Like I mentioned, Bhagavad Gita or like the Panchakosha or the Patanjali Yoga Sutras. And I can relate when Miss Sailaja is saying stuff. I can relate each and every aspect of her saying into different places where I have read already.
Correct.
That I can
Yes.
place it. I can place it almost, but the way she is saying, it is like reading the story in another language. I mean, I am familiar with, let's say, English, and she is trying to tell me the same story in German. And that is where I was getting confused a little bit. I mean, if it
No,
was told to me in
it's the
English,
same English.
yeah, it is. It
So
is like
my,
to me. If you had been telling me in context of these our own scriptures and our own things, it would have been very easy. But at the same time, I understand for a Christian, it would have been very difficult to understand the Hindu perspective also. So the way you are saying probably is multi-religious
Yes.
saying,
Can
but
I add
at the
one
same
point
time,
here, sir? Can I add one point here?
yeah,
See, for other religions, so they do not have this God concept, you know. See, they have only up to the Guru. For example, Jesus. So he never said he's the God. He always said he's the Son of God.
yeah,
So the people, they stopped at only at that point, at his point. They never gone to the next level. But in Hinduism, they gone to the next level. As Madam saying, so she is talking about higher self. So you can say anything, and you can name it anywhere, anyhow. Like you can say God, and you can say universe, or you can say Purnatma or Paramatma. We have number of
Okay.
terminologies to understand what is the higher self. So this particular concept is not there in other religions. They are mostly, they are at the guru level. I mean, for us we say guru, but somebody say it is Allah, somebody say it's Jesus. They stuck there. They never gone. And moreover, I read one book also. In that book, they are saying that, I mean, it is not only a book, and he uh, took interviews from various fasters at different places. So, so they do not believe the visions and the dreams. That is the Western countries, the Western people.
They
But
don't
the
even
gurus give
believe the past
messages
lives.
through visions. Gurus, whether Jesus or Allah or Krishna or Shiva or anybody, they will connect to your soul through visions and through messages and through dreams, you know. So when you don't believe that, how do you receive those messages from the higher self? Because they're not going next to the next level. Their mind stayed at
this is
stuck one place. So you cannot
that
combine everything. Hinduism has so much, and other one things do not have much, means because they need to evaluate. That is what even that book says. That book itself, he himself wrote. He took interviews with a number of pastors, a number of fathers in many churches. So ultimately, what he was writing is they need to evaluate. Even the pastors and the fathers, they themselves are saying that. But in our Hindu thing, we already evaluated. The only problem is we don't know. We have everything in a different sockets. We don't know to put it together. That is where we are getting confused,
So
especially with the modern times.
this is right. This is right. What you said is correct. I always think I have little bit knowledge of Bible and stuff through third parties, basically. But my understanding is like what you said. To understand Bible, you probably need to study all the scriptures, Hindu scriptures, to properly understand Bible and to understand to go beyond Bible or whatever. The Hindu scriptures will give you a more thorough and more lucid explanation of what Jesus said by himself. When he said in one sentence, our saints have explored it in multiple stotras and multiple scriptures. So this is more clear in Hindu scriptures when you read them. Like if it is kind of a science subject, and if you want to understand, let's say, gravitational field or something, and you read some book by an author who is a specialist in gravitational field. So in the same way, I believe if you want to explore the inner aspects of the thing, there is only one way, which is kind of Hindu text or Tibetan Buddhism.
I mean, see, here the thing is we are open to learn anything. It is not just we go by one brand. So spirituality means it just tells about yourself, your own spirit, to know about your own spirit. So
But just to extend to your conversation, sir, we only take our books or anything, right? What we want to go through. If I want to understand ABCD, I'll go through ABCD. I cannot study PhD. Similarly, we take multiple references to understand. But if you want only one reference, it is up to you. If you want multiple, it's up to me. So,
right.
and also Chandogya Upanishad, or you take Mandukya Upanishad, about Madam told about four levels of consciousness we have. So, does it mean outside they are talking a lot, but we are talking about even dreams?
Exactly. But that is lacking in many other
Swapna,
religions. They did not go to
Anarturiya.
that level.
If you take like that, these are all in within us, okay? And again, Nadi Shuddhi, Nadi Shodhana we do, Prana Shuddhi we do. What is this called? Nervous system reset. We have the
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nadi
nature of
Shuddhi. Yep.
kind of
Breathwork is nervous system reset.
nervous
Yeah.
system reset. So this breath work given
Pranayama.
Yoga Sutras, pranayama.
Yeah.
Patanjali, you talked already
So
about this.
this is where I was getting confused when you put
No.
other names.
Madam
Like
is bringing, no,
when you
sir.
say
It's,
Nadi
See,
Shodhana,
No,
it
no. I
instantly
see.
relates
People
to
use a
me.
different terminology, but the
Yeah.
function is same. So some people say pranayama, some say nadi shuddhi.
yeah, they're all same, one
It's
and the
all
same.
breathing
But we
with the
have
yeah.
multiple references. But when we bring a master here as a speaker, so it's the point of view. Madam wants to not only understand one person, right? She want to give explanation to many.
Yeah.
So she want to start from the basic to the experience. So she cannot just sit in the high level and then tell in the top level and then leave the topic. That's what I
yeah.
feel. So
Yes,
whenever
that
we
is
give a
all.
topic as speaker, we need to start from basic. Under quantum, everyone knows. Here you think, there
Everyone.
it will happen. So this everyone knows the basic thing. Here it happens, there it happens. So like that, these 5 points, if she brought up, then I also understood. Anyone can understand. Experienced person can understand. Small person can understand. But if we really need deep dive, one session is not enough, sir. I feel like we need to go multiple sessions and understand each and everything in detail. We have a lot of references. So I mean, let's not deviate. But thing is like it's only our point of view. So it's
Yeah.
up to us, our point of how we are taking. But if you need to take more, we have to go more. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm coming back to the Malik Sar's thing. So you're getting confused because you are stick to perspective, like in a Tibetan Buddhism or Hinduism, and you're comparing. I mean, you are there only comparing and you're trying to extract the knowledge out of it. But the same thing are told in a different ways also by number of gurus and by number of studies. So one of them was Reiki, another one is like Anapanasati, and there are so many. These are all techniques and related studies. But for everything, the moolam or the base is dhyanam, meditation. So if you are not, if you do not inward yourself, even you can't even learn anything, even ABCDs also. When we were little, LKG, UKG, we also did that. We inward ourselves. So that's why, that is how we took everything inside. So this is nothing but a dhyana only, meditation only.
To add one point, I studied 6 months of special tablets course, and then later I realized this is nothing. When I started Reiki healing, all these things, this is nothing. So there is no point. Whatever you learn, this is not that much. There is still, this is only. When you connect all these dots, they're all one. But all
They're
these
all
things,
one. Yeah,
they are to realize that you are Atman, you are Brahman. So
exactly.
based on this, you have multiple things. But we need to know all this, we need to study. Because your soul is asking to study, going through that experience, going through a relationship problem, going through, because soul wants that. If you don't want it, then cut it. Like cord cutting, madam has explained already. If you don't want it, you can drop it. But it's up to you. If you want, you take it. So if you want again and again, like I asked the same question in the beginning, so I am keep pondering upon it. So consciousness, quantum also says that yes, you want this, so I am giving you back. So this is all what everyone, right? So it's all for experience. If you don't want it, it's up to you and me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Will you do meditation, sir? Malik sir, are you doing
Yeah.
meditation?
Yeah, I have the same
I'm
question.
doing meditation, but at the same time, I don't really think I have progress to even looking at my own astral soul. I forget
No, no,
it.
no, no,
I'm
no, no.
like
The very
the way.
first thing, Malikji, you need to drop your identity. You need to drop your
That is what it
identity.
is.
Yeah. So try to drop your identity that I am so and so. Try to see yourself into a mirror. Do mirror work. That will help you in the first space. Then you go to, when you progress in meditation, then slowly things start opening up for you. Shadow work and mirror work are for you to start with.
So are you saying from your own personal experience that you have seen your own astral self, or you have gone into
Yes,
the
yes.
Karana Sariram as well? They call it Karana Sariram, right? I mean the third level or whatever.
Sukshma Karana Sariram. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You start look at yourself the way you are, without any judgment, without any, putting any labels or titles to yourself. When you look, that is the very difficult thing, that look at yourself without any judgment. Okay, when you look at yourself, that is when you will start understanding, this is where I have to correct, this is where I have to drop, this is where I need to do this thing or that thing. Until then, it keeps on going.
So are you able to see the other people's aura as well by looking at them?
Not now. But not now.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks very much. I keep going, but please explain when you are doing. We don't, as a normal people, I really don't want to know so many million things about.
That is your filter that you have put to yourself, but not
Why
everybody.
you don't want to know?
But at the same time, as a normal person, what is supposed to be done to like you said, progress yourself, progress your soul to the evolution on the evolution path? Yeah, just from a normal person perspective, not
normal person perspective. Meditation is a medication.
Okay. Okay.
So you're not normal, sir. You came from mineral, plant, animal, and human. You're going to divide. You're not normal, okay? You're master. Believe that.
So the way you talk, it raises another million questions in me. Are we
No,
doing
it has
am I
to
going
raise.
back?
You need to research. You need to understand. Don't leave this. This
Yeah.
is where you got who am I. The madam told already. Who am I? Now this is the point you need to start. This is the research started. So till now, I think you are in the dormant state. Might be. I'm not judging it. Might be we are in the lower state. We need to raise. Even after I had gone lot and nothing. So what we learned is there is
Any
unlimited.
of you can answer me one or two questions. One question is, they say this human birth is for 7 times. The kind of they give you chances for 7 times, and then if you are not progressing, you will be pushed back to animal kingdom or
No.
something. Is that
Nah.
correct?
No,
Never
no, no,
catch.
no. That is all your choice until unless see, there is nobody to impose anything on anybody.
Yeah.
It is your choice, your decision, how you want to experience things, how many ever times you want to experience things, that is completely your choice. Positive polarity, negative polarity is your choice.
Feel like,
So
if you
by
want
being bad,
characteristics, sir, if you want animal characteristics, you'll be with Arshad Varga as one of the dominant character as next lifetime. Example, I'm telling you. It doesn't mean you'll go there as animal. It means you'll go as a animal characteristic, something lion, rage, very angry. So it doesn't understand anything else. But whereas elephant, very calm. Even though it is a vegetarian, it's a very stubborn, calm. It will never eat anything. It will never destroy anything. But it has a calm mindset. So that is how it has strength. But whereas but mindset is different, right? So the mindset behave like, because we came from that. Arishad Varga comes into picture now. So that's where we need to work on as well.
yeah,
So
this
basically,
is exactly.
but
So if you are a bad person, you are able to go back to the animal kingdom. Is that correct or
no,
not?
it is not
See,
like
no,
that,
We'll
no,
sir.
never,
no, no.
It's
we'll
all
never go
your
back to
choice
animal
whether you want to be positive person or you want to be negative person.
80%. That's what I'm
Negative in
saying.
the sense the actions that you do, the actions that you do. So those things, the actions that you do can go against either to yourself or to anybody in the society. So, but still it is your choice. If you want to do only negative actions, it's choice. But what, as you said, as per the Gita, what Krishna said, do karma, whether it's good or bad. The
Don't
result
get
is yours.
attached to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the result is yours. So you are the one, ultimately the owner of the result. So that is where he left that. So that means you choose your action carefully. If you don't want any negative result out of it, it's all your choice. No, I want to do the negative things, and I don't care about whatever result. It's up to you. Yes,
Yeah.
I care. I don't want any negative result. It should not go against to my soul, against to my mind, against to my emotion. Yeah, then choose carefully. So
Madam,
both are,
hold it.
our choice only.
Madam, holding
This
the
goes
tree
on.
and saying, tree is holding me,
The
tree is
problem
holding.
is
First, you have to hold.
the
You have to
problem
leave
is
that holding.
the
So,
problem is a bad person doesn't know or doesn't recognize himself as bad. That is the
Yes,
problem.
see, yes, I'll tell you. So Adolf Hitler, he had to be 90% or 99% negative to evolve from one density to the other density. Okay? So when you compare it with any normal good person who is positively polarized, it is 40% that is enough for a positive polarized person because they gather a lot of light, whereas negative person, they don't gather a lot of light, but both of them evolve. They go to the next density no matter what. Okay? And it is the choice of the person. See, I did not do my 10th standard well, 8th standard well, 7th standard well. At many times in our life, we feel that let me start fresh. Let me start fresh. So the soul also does that. Let me start fresh. So it starts from the below. Starts from Arshad Vargas again. It starts from, okay, I will choose this, I will learn this. And even without knowing this session today is to know that we are repeating the pattern. This today it is the session to understand we are like this, introspect, repeat. What is it that we are repeating and break it, drop it, or choose it.
Right. Yeah. So
Okay,
this
that is
guy
what we are doing.
overcome, this positive guy, he's keep overcoming his Arishad Varkas and he's moving upon. He will
Yes.
moving to the next level. This guy also evaluating. But again, okay, let me restart. As madam said, so they go to the certain level, but nature will not go beyond, because nature always a barrier. If you keep doing bad things over and over and bringing headache to the nature, it will not let you to do that. Then again you will you will drop down, and you will start from the same arshad vargas. And so that is how the bad person's evolution will be there, will be. So because
if you
nature
also,
always gives a tough time. It doesn't let you to grow. But this guy, yes, keeps moving one after the other, the steps. So that is how it goes on. But learning wise, both are learning. Whatever they learn and whatever these people learn. But what is the use when your soul is not getting evoluted in a proper way?
yeah, and to
It
God
looks
there
like,
is these two things, the good boy and bad boy are same. God doesn't differentiate between these two. Both of them are same. They don't say that you are bad, you are
So
good, so
Hmm.
I'll call you only up. No, you learn. This is where you have to learn. This is where you have to learn. So the conditions or situations that you bring into your life is to learn.
Yeah.
so it is what you're saying is basically when you die, for example, and as if like everything is same for you, and you choose whether you want to start from animal kingdom or mineral kingdom
No
or
animal
back
kingdom.
to,
No animal kingdom.
yeah.
No animal kingdom. So the pets that come into the families, cats and
Dogs.
dogs, they are your ancestors because they want to be closer to you. They want to be guiding you. They are the animals who have not yet been come out of that fear being an animal. So they are the things. There are exceptions, but not everybody will go down to the rock bottom and then start. We start from third density, which is your Manipura chakra. Okay, third density is your Manipura chakra, which is where power, willpower, determination, all these things, jealousy, all the Arishad Vargas are there below in 3 chakras. So you start from the third chakra and you start working from there, and then you evolve to the 4th dimension or 5th dimension, which is your heart center. So coming to the 5th dimension itself takes thousands of lives for me.
Okay. Thank you. Please
start
go
working.
ahead.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And there is one person raised the hand, and again they lowered the hand. Vijayalakshmi
They
garu?
might have got the answer.
Please go ahead. Yeah, please. You are speaking, but we are not hearing.
Mute, madam, unmute.
Yeah, please unmute. Yeah.
మనం దైవం నుంచి మానవత్వం నుంచి దైవంగా ఎదిగినప్పుడు ఈ కర్మ అనేది మనకి ఉండదని రామ్తా చెప్పారు. ఎప్పుడైతే మనం తెలుసుకుంటామో, శైలజ మేడం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయండి నాకు.
Yeah. So karma, no karma concept. Okay.
దైవం
So
మూల సృష్టికర్త మనకు అసలు అది కర్మ అనేది పెట్టలేదు. మూల సృష్టికర్త అనేది మన కర్మ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్
karma
పెట్టలేదు.
is nothing but quantum packets. They are the memory packets that you hold. Okay. They are the experience packets that you hold. They are the experiences with the other person, which is called law of balance. You want to choose it, you want to drop it, is up to you, with the consent of the other person who is involved, with the consent of the other energy who is involved with you. Okay, when you come, okay, sorry, Ramta, I'll get back to Telugu. Ramta ekkada chepparu ante meeru higher self నుంచి ఆపరేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు మీకు కర్మ ఉండదు. హయ్యర్ సెల్ఫ్ నుంచి ఆపరేట్ చేయడము అంటే ఏంటి? మీరు ఓన్లీ ప్రేమతో ఆపరేట్ చేస్తారు. ప్రేమతో ఆపరేట్ చేయడం అంటే మీరు ఓన్లీ హార్ట్ సెంటర్తో ఆపరేట్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, హార్ట్ సెంటర్ అన్కండిషనల్గా ఉంటుంది. అక్కడ ఎవరు ఎలా ఏం చేసినా మీరు ప్రేమను మాత్రమే ఇస్తారు. అంటే ఏంటి? మీ రెస్పాన్స్ ఏమైంది? ప్రేమ అయింది. మీ రియాక్షన్ ఏమైంది? ప్రేమే అయింది. అప్పుడు కర్మ ఏమైంది? నల్లిఫై అయింది. ఆ లెవెల్లో మీరు ఆపరేట్ చేస్తే మీకు ఉండదు. అంతకంటే కింద మీరు 3 మెటీరియల్ వరల్డ్ ఏది, కింద 3 చక్రాలు. మనం ఆ లెవెల్లో ఆపరేట్ చేస్తున్నంత కాలం మన ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్, మెమరీ, మన సిస్టమ్ ని వదలనంత కాలం కర్మ ఉంటుంది.
అది అర్థం
మన సిస్టమ్ నుంచి అవి వెళ్ళిపోతూ ఉంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ అవర్ ఓన్ సెల్ఫ్ దట్ వీఆర్ క్లియరింగ్ ఇట్ అప్. అంటే పైన డైమెన్షన్ ఈజ్ ది ఆస్ట్రల్ డైమెన్షన్, డివైన్ డైమెన్షన్, కిందది మెటీరియల్ డైమెన్షన్. మెటీరియల్ డైమెన్షన్ హ్యాస్ మెమరీ, ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్. పైన ఉండదా అంటే ఉంటుంది, దట్స్ ఆన్ అ డిఫరెంట్ లెవెల్. ఇది మెటీరియల్ లెవెల్.
Madam, can I add one point like to the same concept?
Yeah, please.
Bhagavad Gita also they say samskaras and vasanas, madam. సంస్కారాలు వాసనాలు ఖచ్చితంగా పూర్వజన్మ నుంచి వస్తాయి. ఇప్పుడు పుట్టిన పిల్లవాడికి ద బాయ్ హూ ఈస్ బోర్న్ ఇన్ దిస్ లైఫ్ టైం, నీకు ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చిందిరా ఈ బుద్ధి అని అంటారు. సో తల్లిదండ్రులు ఇద్దరు తెలియక వీళ్ళ తాతల నుంచి రాదు అది. అతను ఇంతకు ముందు ఏ జన్మలో అనుభవించిన ధోరణి, ఆ ధోరణి క్యారీ అవుతుంది. అక్కడ ఉన్న చేష్టలుగానే వస్తాయి. అలాగే అరిషడ్ వర్గాల్లో కొంచెం అటు ఇటు ఉన్నా కానీ అది మారుతుంది. సో సంస్కారాస్ వాసనాస్ మనకు ఆల్రెడీ మనకు భగవద్గీతలో చెప్పడం జరిగింది మేడం. సో ఖచ్చితంగా మనం తీసుకున్న జన్మలో ఒక జన్మలోనే మొత్తం మనం ఆత్మను అవ్వలేం కాబట్టి ఇది చాలా పెద్దది. ఎందుకంటే అది తొలగించడం, ఆ నిగురు కప్పిన నిప్పు మీద పైన ఉన్న కప్పుని అది తీసేయడమే మన అల్టిమేట్. అది ఒక జన్మలో జరగచ్చు, జరగకపోవచ్చు. మళ్ళీ మనం జరిగినా కానీ మళ్ళీ కారణ పురుషులా కిందకు వచ్చి వేదాంత చెప్పడానికి వచ్చినట్టు ఉపనిషత్తులు తీసుకొచ్చిన మాస్టర్లు ఎంతో మంది వాళ్ళలాగానే మనం రావచ్చు. సో ఇది మన ఇష్టం. అంటే మనం ఎలా ఒక్క జన్మలోనే అయిపోవాలా, 10 జన్మలు కావాలా, 100 జన్మలు కావాలా, 1,00,000 జన్మలు కావాలా, మన ఇష్టం. కానీ ఖచ్చితంగా ఇది ఒక జన్మలోనే అని కాదు. కానీ ఈ జన్మకి లింక్ ఒక కొవ్వొత్తి నుంచి ఇంకో కొవ్వొత్తికి మనం అయిపోతుంటే వెలుగు ఎలా ఇస్తామో ఆ కొవ్వొత్తి అయిపోతుంది, ఇంకా మంట ఆగిపోద్ది. సో ఈ మంట అనేది చివరికి మీకు ఆత్మను బ్రహ్మంలో కలిసే వరకు మీకు ఆగదు, క్యారీ అవుతానే ఉంటుంది. దాంతో నాకు సూక్ష్మ శరీరం గురించి చెప్పారు, కారణ శరీరం. దాని ద్వారానే నెక్స్ట్ జన్మకి వెళ్తుంది. ఆ సూక్ష్మ శరీరాల్లోనే ఈ వాసనాలు, కర్మ, సంస్కారాలు అన్ని క్యారీ వెళ్తాయి. సో
ఇక్కడ విజయలక్ష్మి గారు ఇప్పుడు మన హార్ట్లో దిస్ ఈస్ ఎ డివైన్ సోర్స్. ఈ డివైన్ సోర్స్ ఇక్కడ కనుక మన హార్ట్లో కనుక లైట్ ఉన్నట్లయితే సో మనం ఏంటంటే చాలా ఈజీగా లోనికి ఇంటర్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతాం అన్నమాట. సో దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సపోజ్ ఆ లైట్ కనుక తక్కువ ఉన్నట్లయితే, అంటే అందరిలోని ఒకటే నిష్పత్తిలో ఉంటుందని చెప్పలేం కదా, ఉన్నట్లయితే దే హ్యావ్ టు డూ హార్ట్ఫుల్ మెడిటేషన్స్. అంటే ఆనాపానసతి చేసినప్పటికీ కూడా ఆ ఎనర్జీస్ని మనం తీసుకుని హార్ట్ దగ్గర మనం నిక్షిప్తం చేసుకోవాలన్నమాట. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ టోటలీ లైక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎనర్జీ ప్యాకేజ్. సో ఎప్పుడు కూడా మన డివైన్ సోర్స్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఇట్ షుడ్ బి ఫిల్డ్ విత్ లైట్ అండ్ లవ్, మన హార్ట్ సెంటర్ అనేది. సో దాని నుంచి అది ఎప్పుడైతే మనకి డామినేట్గా ఉంటుందో మన యొక్క రెస్పాన్సెస్ టువర్డ్స్ అదర్స్ ఆర్ టువర్డ్స్ అవర్ సెల్వ్స్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా హార్ట్ సెంటర్ నుంచి జరుగుతూ ఉంటుందన్నమాట. అప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్ ఏంటంటే మన ఓన్ థాట్స్ మనకి
వైబ్రేషన్ అంతా షిఫ్ట్ అయిపోతుంది.
సో దిస్ ఈజ్ వేర్ పీపుల్ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ అనమాట. సో హార్ట్ఫుల్ మెడిటేషన్ ఇది మామూలుగా క్లెన్సింగ్ లేకపోతే ఎనర్జీస్ లేకపోతే బ్లాక్స్ని అన్బ్లాక్స్ అవి ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనకి రెగ్యులర్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ మనకి తెలుసు. సో ఇది హార్ట్ఫుల్ మెడిటేషన్లో ఏంటంటే మరి కొంచెం ఏంటంటే మన ఈ సెంటర్ని అంటే స్పిరిచువల్ ప్లేన్ని మనం స్ట్రెంగ్తెన్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. ఎప్పుడైతే మన స్పిరిచువల్ ప్లేన్ని మనం టచ్ చేసామో మరి ఏమవుతుందంటే ఈ మెటీరియలిస్టిక్ వరల్డ్ నుంచి మనం మెల్లమెల్లగా డిస్కనెక్ట్ అవుతూ ఉంటాం అన్నమాట. సో ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఏంటంటే ఈ కింద వాటి వల్ల ఉండడం వల్ల మనకి ఎక్కువ వచ్చే ఈ కార్మిక్ స్ట్రక్చర్స్ నుంచి మనము ఈజీగా తప్పుకోవడం అనేది జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. సో బేసికల్గా మనకి పవర్ అంతా కూడా అక్కడే, కరెంట్ అనేది అక్కడే ఉంటుంది, మన ట్రాన్స్మిటర్ అది స్పిరిచువల్ ప్లేన్. సో మిగతాదంతా కూడా ఏంటంటే ఇది ఫిజికల్ వరల్డ్కి క్లోజ్గా ఉండేది అంటే ఆస్ట్రల్ ప్లేన్, మన ఎమోషనల్, మెంటల్, ఫిజికల్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా అనమాట. అన్లెస్ మనం ఆ స్పిరిచువల్ ప్లేన్ టచ్ చేస్తే తప్ప మనలో కరెంట్ పాస్ అవ్వదు, ఆ డివైన్ స్పార్క్. అంతే కదా, మనం స్విచ్ చేస్తేనే మన రూమ్లో లైట్ వెలుగుతుంది. ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ పుట్ ద స్విచ్ ఆన్ విల్ బీ ఇన్ ద డార్క్. అదే అలాగే అజ్ఞాన అంధకారంలో వెళ్ళిపోతూ ఉంటాం అనమాట. సో వెరీ ఈజీ అండి. జస్ట్ పిక్చరైజ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇన్ యువర్ మైండ్, యాస్ట్రల్ ప్లేన్ అండ్ స్పిరిచువల్ ప్లేన్. జస్ట్ సింపుల్ స్కిమాటిక్ డయాగ్రామ్. యా.
ఓకే,
దైవంగా
మైండ్
కూడా
హార్ట్ కోహరెన్స్ అనేది
మనల్ని మనం
చాలా
దైవంగా,
ఇంపార్టెంట్.
మనం ఎలా దైవమో ఎదుటి వాళ్ళు కూడా అలా దైవంగా చూడగలిగితే, లవ్ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయగలిగితే జీవితంలోని అన్ని సంఘటనలో కూడా మెయిన్ గా అప్పుడు పెద్ద ఇదిగా అనిపించదు.
మీకు
Yeah.
రియాక్షన్ ఉండదప్పుడు మీరు
Exact.
రెస్పాండ్ అవుతున్నారు అని అర్థం.
అవుతున్న
అది.
స్థితి
అంతే.
లవ్వే
సో ఫర్ దానికి మన
ఇప్పుడు
స్పిరిచువల్ ప్లేన్ మనం
పాయింట్
టచ్ చేయాలి.
డిస్కస్ చేసాం.
నేను ఇక్కడ ఇంకొక పాయింట్ చెప్తానండి
Infant.
విజయలక్ష్మి గారు, ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఎదుటి వాళ్ళు ఎలా ఉన్నా సరే నేను లవ్ ని ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేస్తున్నాను అని మీరు చెప్పారు. రెస్పాన్స్ గుడ్, వెరీ గుడ్. ఓకే, ఆ మూమెంట్ లో మీకు మీరు హర్ట్ అవ్వకూడదు. మీకు మీరు ఓకే యాంగర్ సప్రెస్ చేయకూడదు. అంటే ఆ రెండు థింగ్స్ కూడా ఉండకూడదు.
అవును అవును
అది కూడా
అవును.
మీతో మీకు ఉండే సెల్ఫ్ కర్మ అవుతుంది.
అది అవును, అది కరెక్ట్.
ఓకే, సో
చేయగలిగి
అది లేకుండా ఇది చేయగలిగితే డిటాచ్డ్ గా ఉండి అప్పుడు మాత్రమే మీరు అన్నట్టు పై ప్లేన్ కి వెళ్తున్న కొద్దీ మీ వైబ్రేషన్ పెరుగుతుంది.
యా.
అవును, చేయగలిగే
ఇంటర్నల్ సాధన కష్టమే కానీ చేయాలి. ఇంటర్నల్ సాధన
చేయగలిగి కొంతవరకు.
ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళు చేసే పనులు మన కోపం వస్తా ఉంటది.
ఇప్పుడు పాయింట్
తెచ్చుకున్నాము.
వాళ్ళు ఇన్ఫాంట్ సోల్, దే ఆర్ ఇన్ఫాంట్ సోల్. మనకి ఇంకా
అట్లా
అవన్నీ
అనుకోండి.
అలా అనుకుంటే చాలా ఈజీ అవుతుందమ్మా.
నవ్వొస్తుంది అప్పుడు, నవ్వొస్తుంది చూస్తే నవ్వొస్తుంది.
నవ్వుస్తుంది.
వాళ్ళకి
సరైన
తెలియక
వాళ్ళు
చేస్తారు.
అది అలాగ మనము అంటే మళ్ళీ దాన్ని మన సోల్ ని మనం అక్కడ దాన్ని మనము మభ్య పెడుతున్నామేమో అనిపిస్తుంటది నాకు.
కాదు,
అంటే
కాదు,
యూఆర్
hearted.
పుట్టింగ్ డిఫరెంట్ కలర్ టు దాట్ ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ దట్
No, that
యాక్సెప్ట్
is
ద వే
where-
ఇట్ ఈస్.
Yeah. The way it is very important, because only
Yeah.
when you accept the way it is, you will then see clearly. The clarity of thought, the clarity of the situation అనేది shift అవ్వకుండా you will
Exactly.
not morph it and you will see what
మళ్ళీ
exactly
మళ్ళీ
it is.
వాళ్ళ చిన్నోళ్ళు బుజ్జోళ్ళు చిట్టు పిల్లలు అని చేసి మళ్ళీ మనం మార్పు చేసాం అనుకోండి, అంటే మన సోల్ మనం
లేదు.
మోసగించుకుంటున్నాం.
అలా
ఆత్మవంచన.
కాదు, అలా కాదు, అలా కాదు. They are small in terms of your vibration. You are vibrating at love, they are vibrating at jealousy, or they are vibrating with non-love, anything
Yes.
that is not love.
అది. ఆ
Okay,
స్థితిలో
అంతే.
మనం ఉండగలగాలి. మన స్థితిని మనం ఉంచుకుంటూ అప్పుడు డీల్ చేయగలగాలి. మనం
అవును,
తప్పకుండా.
మీరు ఈ ప్రాసెస్ లో యూ షుడ్ నాట్ హర్ట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. దట్ ఈస్ మోస్ట్.
అది మెయిన్ కదా. హర్ట్ అయితే మనం
మేడం,
చేయలేము.
మన స్థితిని మార్చినంత వరకు మనం ఉన్న జర్నీ ప్రాపర్ గా ఉంటది. మన స్థితిలో కానీ మనకి ఇబ్బంది వస్తుందంటే మనకి ఆడ ఏదో మిస్ అవుతుంది, నేర్చుకోవాలి. సో మనం కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి, ఏదో డ్రాప్ చేసుకోవడం కానీ మళ్ళీ దాన్ని అంటే మనం దాన్ని ఎంత అంచిపెడితే మళ్ళీ అంత పైకి లేస్తుంది. అది కానీ ఉంది మళ్ళీ.
పెట్టడం అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇక్కడ అసలు ఉండదు. చేయలేము
లేదు,
అట్లా.
నేను అనేది ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఎవరో బాధ కలిగించారు, ఆ బాధని మీరు నాకేం పెద్ద అనిపించట్లేదంటే ఫైన్, అనిపిస్తుందని లోపల ఒక చిన్న ఆలోచన వచ్చినా కానీ చిన్న పాయింట్ వచ్చినా అది మళ్ళీ అంటే మీకని కాదు, ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎవరికైనా చెప్తున్నా.
వాళ్ళకి
అది ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అయిపోతుంది, మీ నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, మీ ఎమోషనల్ బాడీలోకి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది.
చూసారా?
ఇంకా చైన్ మీరు కర్మ లేదంటారు, అక్కడ ఎంత ఉంది.
మరి లైఫ్ లో వస్తున్నాయి కదా అట్లాంటివి. మనం ఇంకా
వస్తాయి, అందుకే కదా మనం తెచ్చుకున్నాం లెసన్స్.
అమ్మ కర్మ లేదన్నారు కదా, అసలు ఇగ్నరెన్స్ మనం అంధకారంలో నుంచి వెలుగులోకి రావడమే ఈ కర్మ అనేది కంప్లీట్ జీరో అయిపోద్ది. అదే మనకు ఈ తెలుసుకోవడానికి జన్మలు. ఒక జన్మలో తెలుసుకుంటే నిజంగానే రామ్తా గారు లాంటి ఎన్లైటన్ మాస్టర్స్ మన దగ్గర చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. అంటే ఆయన గురించి ఒక్కరే కదా, చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. అట్లా టిబిటియన్ కానీ ఇట్లా మన వేదాల్లో కానీ బయట ఎక్కడ చూసుకున్న ఋషులు కానీ వీళ్ళందరూ ఇచ్చిన శిష్టాచార్యాలు కానీ చాలా ఉన్నాయి. అవన్నీ ఊరికే ఇవ్వలేరు కదా, ఖచ్చితంగా వాళ్ళు ఎన్లైటన్ అవ్వకపోతే. అలాగే రామ్తా గారు కానీ ఒకరు. వీళ్ళు ఎక్కువ వాళ్ళు తక్కువ అని అన్నాం, మీరు ఎక్కువ కానీ కాదు, ఆయన ఎక్కువ కాదు, అందరూ మనం అంతా ఒకటే. బట్ ఆ ప్రాసెస్లో ఉన్నాం, జర్నీలో ఉన్నాం అనిపిస్తుంది అంతే. యా,
ఇంకా స్టాప్
శైలజ గారు అసలు అదర్ లెవెల్ డిస్కషన్స్ అండి ఈరోజు. ఈరోజు చాలా అద్భుతంగా వచ్చాయి అసలు.
బాగుంది ఇవాళ డిస్కషన్ చాలా బాగుంది.
మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా కానీ కర్మని టచ్ చేస్తే అంటే కాన్షియస్
వస్తూనే ఉంటాయండి, డోర్ ఓపెన్ అయిపోయింది అంతే.
అంతే
మేము సోల్ రీసెట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేశాను అనమాట హైదరాబాద్ లో. అది చేసినప్పుడు సోర్స్ టు సెల్ఫ్ అని ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్తాను.
Okay.
అదే హాఫ్ డే అయిపోతుంది.
అసలు
ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ కి టైం ఉండదు నాకు. సో
Yeah.
యా
ఒక్క క్వశ్చన్ అడగచ్చండి, మీలో ఎవరైనా చెప్పచ్చు, మీరు చెప్పిన ఎవరైనా చెప్పచ్చు. ద క్వశ్చన్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఈస్, let's say someone slaps you, okay, and Gandhi told you that show the second cheek, okay. So now go back to Bhagavad Gita. Then Sri Krishna told you slap him 2 times. So what is the kind of obviously when I need to vote for Gandhi or Sri Krishna, I will vote for Sri Krishna. So only thing is I
So
understand
don't be in a
Sri Krishna.
position where you get slapped. First thing.
Yeah, no, somebody slaps. I mean, it is not
Yeah,
in my
yeah, yeah.
it is not in my authority. It is not in my control that somebody slaps me. It sometimes happens. It is it is not your mistake, but it happens. I tell you, guaranteed. So it is not really like slap. Something happens to you without your any kind of mistake on your part. So don't really take it. Don't really say that nothing happens to you without you committing
No,
a
I will
mistake.
not say that. Okay, so baseline. First, when the person is slapping you, what is your baseline feeling? What is your underlying feeling? Are
I
you
want to slap
feeling?
2 times.
No, no,
Definitely.
no.
Yeah.
What when they are slapping you, what is your underlying feeling? Did they slap you for no reason, or they slapped me for whatever reason, so I want to give it back? So what are you doing here? One, you are playing the victim card, and the second thing, you are playing the aggressor card. Both you are
I'm
playing.
not aggressive. I'm reacting only to the slap.
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
aggressive.
reacting means you are opening up another. See, it is impulsive action. When something touches hot touches you, you will take your hand back. Okay, now at this point, there are so many such situations. It is not only a slap on your face. There are slaps on your heart. There are slaps on your emotions. There are slaps on so many different things in your life, on your finances.
Exactly.
At that time, can you give back double? At that point, why? When you say you are an aggressor, if something is slapping me financially, can I give back double? I can't.
This is where a little bit very difficult to make a judgment. And what I understand from Bhagavad Gita is you slap him 2 times in the name of God. This is what he says. So Aishwara
Yes.
Pranidhana. So make it like it is your dharma to slap him back. For no reason
No,
he
that is
slapped
not
you.
dharma. Dharma is not that andi. Adi kadandi dharma. Ishvara Pranidhana doesn't say that. Ishvara Pranidhana, follow your dharma. If you are a Kshatriya, you follow your Kshatriya dharma. You are a Arya Vaishya, you follow that dharma. Okay. That is, because you have chosen to take birth in that life where, see, when he said to Arjuna, because whatever that is supposed to happen has already happened in the cosmos. After 90 seconds, it is happening in the physical plane. So that is why it is being suggested to Arjuna to follow his Kshatriya dharma. That is not the same dharma for everybody. Dharma changes to every single individual based on their own belief system. If you believe, I will say again, if you believe you want to be an aggressor, that becomes your choice. And if you go and hit twice, and that becomes your book that you have opened with that person. But I will not also say that you should stay quiet. You should analyze, you should talk, and you should discuss, and then you should close it properly. Otherwise, it will continue. That is also there.
But this Chaturvarna dharma is not by birth. It is by what? It is not by birth. Krishna himself said it is not by birth. It is by your pravritti or something. Your
Yes, that is
vasana,
your
your
pravriti.
behavior.
Yes. If you are in the
So
pravriti of an kshatriya, then that is the dharma for you, right?
yep,
That is what
yep.
you will
Okay.
follow.
Do we really have
Okay.
Kshatriyas are here? Do we have really a Kurukshetra in our life? It is a real Kurukshetra in our mind, not outside. Okay,
Yes, yes.
balancing ourselves is the first thing. Someone is hitting you, there is definitely a reason. If you want to hit, don't go with Rajasic or Tamasic, go with Sattvic. Analyze
Sattvic.
and don't simply react, respond.
Mm.
So if there are multiple people, then they will also judge and tell, oh no, that guy did mistake, not you. So if you react back, he did, you also did, both mistake is there. So eventually you are good or bad, you also went into limelight that you are also a
అది
mistake.
దయచేసి
సో మీ వ్యక్తీకరణగా జరిగిపోయింది. మీరు మంచోళ్ళు అనుకుందాం, కొట్టేశారు. కొట్టిన తర్వాత ఇంకా మీరు మంచితనం ఇంకా మళ్ళీ ప్రూవ్ చేసుకొని చాలా టైం పడుతుంది. జరిగిపోయిన తర్వాత చెరక్క ముందర అతను ఏం అనలేదు పాపం, అతను తప్పు చేయలేదు అని అంటారు. పాపం అనే అది వస్తుంది. అంటే అందరికి వచ్చే కామన్ లాంగ్వేజ్. కానీ దాని వెనకాల అతను ధర్మంగా సైలెంట్గానే ఉన్నాడు, అతను కావాలనే రెచ్చిపోయాడు అని అంటారు. వీడు ఎప్పుడైనా తగ్గిపోయినాడే గెలుస్తాడండి. రెచ్చిపోయినాడు ఇప్పుడు కాకపోతే నెక్స్ట్ టైం పడిపోతాడు, నెక్స్ట్ రోజైనా పడతాడు, నెక్స్ట్ క్షణమైనా పడతాడు. కానీ టైం కావాలంతే. కానీ ఒదిగున్నాడు అని చెప్పి వాడు ఎప్పుడు పడిపోడు. ఒదిగున్నవాడు కిందకు ఉంటాడు, పడడు, ఇంకా పైకి లేస్తాడు ఇంకా గట్టిగా. సో ఇది మెంటల్ స్టాండ్ పాయింట్లో, ఎమోషనల్ స్టాండ్ పాయింట్లో తీసుకోవాలి ఎక్కువ, నాట్ ఫ్రమ్ ది ఫిజికల్. అందుకే మనం పంచకోశాలు చదువుకుంటే ఈ భౌతిక శరీరం దగ్గర ఆగిపోతున్నాం సార్. ప్రాణమయ కోశం, మనోమయ కోశం, విజ్ఞానమయ కోశం, ఆనందమయ కోశ. కాస్మిక్ ప్లేన్లో శరీరానికి ఒక దెబ్బ తగలాలంటే కాస్మిక్ ప్లేన్లో ఫస్ట్ జరుగుతుంది. మేడం చెప్పింది కరెక్ట్. ఎనర్జీ పరంగా ఫస్ట్ మనం డెస్ట్రాయ్ అవుతాం, దాని తర్వాతే బాడీకి వస్తుంది. ఒక జబ్బు రావాలంటే 6 నెలల ముందర ప్రాణమయ కోశాల్లో దెబ్బ తగులుతుంది ఫస్ట్. అక్కడ తగిలి మీ థాట్ ఉందో చూసారా, థాటే పెద్ద దెబ్బ. ఆ థాట్ దెబ్బగా పెద్దగా అయ్యి 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 అది అది ఒక బ్లాక్లా ఫామ్ అయ్యి ఫైనల్గా ఒక క్యాన్సర్ గానో, ఒక లంప్ గానో, ఒక ఏదో ప్రాబ్లం కానీ, మెంటల్లో కానీ, డిసార్డర్ మైండ్లో కానీ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. అంటిల్ దెన్ ఇట్ నాట్ కమ్. భౌతికంగా మీరు ఏది ఆలోచిస్తున్నా కానీ మనం ఇంకా కొంచెం నేర్చుకొని అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి, కానీ అక్కడ ఆగిపోవద్దు ఎవరైనా సరే, నేనైనా మీరైనా ఎవరైనా. సో పంచకోశ స్టాండ్ పాయింట్లో చూడండి సార్, జస్ట్ నాట్ సాత్ అంటే భౌతికంగా చూడొద్దు. దట్స్ వాట్. యా.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is
I
very
think
good.
we close it? I have a Reiki attunement.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if
Yeah,
anybody
thank
has any
you
questions, these
for
brief questions you can ask. Otherwise, yeah, madam
no,
has a other. Yes, somebody is speaking.
thanks Sailaja, everybody
Yeah,
Yes,
thank
for
you.
thank you,
all the input.
Mallikarjun garu. Thank you.
Tailaja garu, I just want to connect with you, not now, madam, separately. Is
Yeah.
it possible?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure. I
sure.
will give the,
Yes.
even I want to connect with her.
Okay. Lot of knowledge.
I will be after her like now.
Yeah. Thank you,
Sure.
Tailaja garu, for wonderful
Thank you.
subject that you
Wonderful,
have brought.
and very good, very
you,
nice points you picked up,
Yeah.
and you hit at right right place to everyone.
I hope it touched and opened their inner awakening.
Yes. వీళ్ళందరూ నా సోది వింటున్నారు. పాపం.
లేదండి శైలజ గారు, చాలా బాగుంది,
చాలా
చాలా
బాగుంది.
వండర్ఫుల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో
Yeah.
మచ్ అండి, వన్స్ అగైన్.
Thank you so much.
ఎంత చెప్పినా తక్కువే, ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్పినా తక్కువే థ్యాంక్ యూ అనేది. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి.
Thank you so much.
మీకు
Thank
కూడా.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Have a great evening and happy Pournami. Thank you.
Happy Pournami. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's do meditation little for some time.
Yeah. Then drop avana.
Yeah, sure. If you want to continue, you can continue too.
Yeah.
The meditation. Yeah, sure. Okay, masters, let's get into the meditation. As just now, as we discussed, so just to practice the heartful meditation. Okay, just internalize yourself and see at your heart. So if you have a light, enough light you have at your heart level, so very easily it will takes you in. If not, you have to put more effort, nothing else. Nothing, it is not a big thing. Okay, so let's do the heartful meditation. Just inward yourself and see all those moments you see inner side of you. No other thoughts, and close your eyes. So previously, just this practice is little bit different. You are setting up yourself at your heart level. But but in generally what we do is we will sit down and thoughtless state, and but our conscious would be upwards, right? So then our third eye will be get activated. We were practicing at a different level, isn't it? Anapanasati. But the same Anapanasati acts the energies and store at your heart level, so that your divine source, strengthen your divine source, and keep that light all the time with you. Okay. So whatever the energies you are accessing from cosmos, you store at a heart level, and you start operating at everything, either towards the people, towards yourself, towards the things, towards the nature, from the heart center. So this is the internal sadhana. This is the internal practice. So let's do this. Let's start today onwards. Okay. Okay, masters, inward yourself. Close your eyes.
My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the rest of the world, today we are sitting in meditation. We are in meditation. Don't open your eyes. Be with the breath. What a great day today. A day when we are in deep meditation. Every day should be in deep meditation. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, every day we should spend with closed eyes in our chosen spot, in our own house, in a darkened room. Some nice fragrances around, nice perfumes around. In total darkness, a nice comfortable seat, totally relaxed, crossed legs, crossed feet, crossed hands, crossed fingers. No sounds whatsoever in the mouth, and no forms whatsoever in the mind. Being with the breath. Eyes are closed, my dear friends. No thoughts in the mind. The first law of the science of meditation says when you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. So, let us all be with the breath. The breath is the reigning deity in meditation. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods, meditation is the most important thing which energizes our body. Which energizes our mind. My dear friends, don't open your eyes, come what may. What a wonderful thing meditation is. Every child, every youth every adult, every oldie, everybody should meditate every day. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Please don't open your eyes. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear guides, remember that we are always guides. Remember that we are masters. We create our own realities. We design our own lives. We are ever the master of our own lives. And we are here to be friends with each and every life form. Friendship is the natural state of affairs between life forms in the whole cosmos. And every life form is a master unto its own self. And every life form is a god unto its own self. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India, and the whole world, we are all in meditation. Meditation means being in total emptiness of the mind. No waves whatsoever. No thoughts whatsoever. Like an absolutely calm lake. My dear friends, be with your breath. The breath is the key word. Be with the breath.
Last 5 minutes, masters.
My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the whole of the world. Now we are all going into meditation. I request everybody to sit quietly, either on the floor or on the chairs. If you are sitting on the chairs, kindly cross your feet. My dear masters and my dear gods and my dear friends of India and the whole of the world, now we are going into meditation. Cross your feet, clasp your hands, cross your fingers, close your eyes, and be with your breath. Don't chant any mantra whatsoever. Darken your room. Switch off your lights. Bring the curtains down. Make the room as dark as possible. Switch off all cell phones and external disturbances. You can take the support of the wall, back of the chair, sit comfortably. Sit as relaxedly as possible, my dear friends. Don't chant any mantra. No sounds in the mouth. We are not Hindus now, we are not Muslims, we are not Christians, we are not anything. We are just human beings out to go into meditation. The breath is the way for meditation. Be with your breath. Normal, natural, easy, soft breathing. Don't think about your family or your society or your friends. Forget the past and forget the future. Be with your breath. In the mighty present, the mind has to become empty. That is the objective. When you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. When you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. When you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. Let us sit with closed eyes for a long, long time. Let us go into meditation with beautiful music in the background. What a great thing meditation is, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods of India and the whole world. Nothing better than meditation. And coupled with music, nothing could be grander than that. My dear friends, don't entertain any form. The physical form of your guru should not come in your entry into meditation. Only the breath. Only the breath. Only the breath. My dear friends, don't open your eyes. If you open your eyes, the game is lost before you start. Don't open your eyes, come what may. The point is to keep your eyes closed and be with the breath. You will hear nice music. Along with the music, kindly be with the breath. 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 Don't open your eyes. Be with the breath. Don't open your eyes. What a beautiful thing meditation is. Be with your breath. Don't open your eyes, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods.
Masters, from high energies, try to come back to the normal state of mind, masters. Slowly and gently, no force. Store all this energy at your heart center as a divine source of light and love, and transmit that light into your surroundings such a way that wherever you go, wherever you move, things will be changed as lovable as you are towards you and towards anything that you are operating. Tadast. Masters. Let's thank to and your energy, your energy from your heart center will be supplied equally to all your souls. Let's thank to the cosmic positive divine energies, all divine Guru Shakti, divine angelic Shakti, divine soul Shakti. Let's thank to the five elements and the nature. Let's thank to our parents and also the society which is giving the time to time life experiences, helping us to gain knowledge and wisdom. Lastly, but not the least, please thank to your own souls and spiritual body. Now slowly take your palms and keep it on your eyes. Take a natural breath, breathe in. Now slowly release your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly open your eyes and look at your palms with a smile. Thank you very much. We had a little long, very beautiful discussions with our speaker, and also we covered many other topics about from physical level to the spiritual level. Thank you so much, Masters. We will sign off here today. Thank you. And again, we will meet the next month, Pournami. And keep, we will change a little bit in our future meditations. We will have more towards the heart heartfulness meditations. So this is very important, looks like, because after I heard the, the discussions and the topic that we discussed today from the national speaker, I think, it's very important and a need to strengthen our heart center. Thank you so much. And let me put the thank you video. And while you're having this video, you can do.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. So grateful. Oh, grateful. I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing.